All 10 of the Hut Marquee Event Master Set player items have been released, so in this video, we are going to go through a tier list of all 10 of them and go over which ones will help your team the most and make the biggest impact. If one of them is on your favorite team or one of your favorite players, disregard all of this and make your favorite players. No matter what, a win here or there is not going to make up for the fact actually performing well with the cards and players that you watch in real life. That being said, if you're looking for a guide, you've collected all of the objectives and collectibles to make one for free, here are the ones that I would recommend. Let's get into it. Let's start in the theme team. This one's pretty easy. Dustin Wolf at 6 foot and 85 speed. There is no way if you're looking to play the game online or competitively that Dustin Wolf is going to assist you. Not only that, he costs 6 million to the cap. He does have some interesting line combos that you can get a boost from, but no matter what, there's no way to justify him on your team unless you're a fan of the Calgary Flames or Dustin Wolf in general. So this was a hard pass, pure theme team item. This one's going to be a bit of a hot take, I think. It sucks that Michkov is one of the most exciting players in the game, but his skating is always just very underwhelming, at least so far. He's also only 5'10", 172, and that matters. He has 86 speed, which is one of the lowest from the event. He has no ability to get a boost in terms of overall, so he is just stuck here. He does fit some line combos that would allow you to get a AP boost, but I don't think that's worth it because, again, it's a 6 million cap hit, and the cap is starting to become a major factor, even for no money spent teams. Ankle Breaker is a fun ability. Quick Release is one of the best. It'd be better if these were flipped. I like his hand stats. His shot is very weird with 88 power, 84 accuracy, and 75 body checking. So he's like a complete liability defensively in a game in which defense is already hard. So this one is a theme team pick for me, but I don't blame you because he's one of the most exciting players in the NHL. Lastly, in the theme team, we have Andrei Vasilevskiy, and this one, again, I need to explain because I think a lot of people, after looking at all the options from the event, thought that if I have a free one I can make, Andrei Vasilevskiy's probably the best one. And I do agree in that sense that he might actually be usable on your team compared to all the other ones if you have what would be considered a meta squad. At 6'4", good size. 88 speed is decent. His 83 aggression is annoying, though. Again, I've talked about this a lot. Anything over 80, it might not sound like a lot, but your goalie just plays up and further out, and the way that online goals are scored, you don't want that. Recharge is okay. Showstopper has proven to have been great, but post-to-post is probably the one that I would want. There are some interesting line combos that you can pair him with, like Lundqvist to get a +7 boost to your ability points, but that comes with such a massive cap hit that there's no way that's worth it. 6 million on a goalie, he needs to be like prime Ben Bishop in Hockey Ultimate Team at this point. There's just way better options. On to the B tier. These are cards that I think have some play in certain situations, but there's just better options. So you've got the 85 Adam Fox, 5'11", 180. Again, Adam Fox is not big, and that is a detriment in Hockey Ultimate Team. Not as much as it was in years past, but 80 body checking means that he's really not going to be able to hit anyone off the puck. He's got 88 speed, 87 excel, and 92 agility, which is nice skating. Wheels is a great ability, but it's far better on a player that is faster already. It essentially just allows him to keep his 88 overall speed rating with the puck. And while that's important, when you consider that Paul Coffey has like 96 with line combos and things like that, there's just a massive difference. His shot is good. His hand stats are nice as well. And defensive awareness at 86 with stick checking at 90 is also important. If you pair him with an LA King, he gets a +1 overall, which would help out. I think that makes him a little bit better. However, I still feel that there are more impactful players that you could get. Next up in the B tier, we have Shea Theodore. Now, as a Canadian, he can be paired with a Nashville Predator and get a +2 overall boost, which would make this card a lot better. However, that is a very popular line combo and one that I would not waste on Shea Theodore. Warrior is just not an impactful ability yet. Maybe in the future when we've got full truculence teams, but it just isn't. Pressure is nice, but it's a secondary ability as well. So if you're running him and you can't utilize the Nashville Predator bonus, this is just a very mediocre card for a Master Set player item. I think that it's good, not great. That's why he's in the B tier. The same thing goes for Josh Morrissey. At 6 foot 195, he does have All-Star Rocket and Quick Pick, which is a nice ability combo. 86 speed and excel, but it's the same situation. You would have to pair him with a Predator to bump him up into the next echelon, and I just don't think it's worth using on Josh Morrissey. I think there's better, even cheaper options that you could utilize. His defensive awareness and stick checking are great. Body checking 85 is nice. But again, I just don't think it's worth using that line combo on Josh Morrissey. All right, moving on into the A tier. And first up, we've got the 85 Kirill Marchenko. At 6'3", 197, he has one of the best abilities in the game in Quick Release, as well as Unstoppable. I don't think Specialist Unstoppable, in my opinion, is a great ability until it gets to the elite status. Once it gets to elite, like Jeremy Roenick, it is one of the most broken abilities in the game. I haven't noticed it when using All-Star or Specialist. Now, his skating is not great. 87 speed and excel and only 84 agility. His shot is at high 80s, low 90s. And it's just the fact that he's big with quick release. That's really propping up the card. But the real reason why I have him in the A tier, and this is going to apply to all of these cards, when it comes to an event that does not have a clear breakaway master set player item to make, and they don't fit into any of the main line combos, go with who you would like if they got a +2 overall boost, because at some point they might release a line combo in the future that would impact this player. And I think that's what I'm going to follow, especially with these other master set player items, including Marchenko. Because if he got a +2 overall and he has 89 speed and excel with a great shot and he's 6'3", with quick release, that's essentially a right-handed version of Marcus Naslund, and his card has been phenomenal. Next in the A tier, we've got the 85 Clayton Keller at 5'10", 175. Comes with elite edges as well as quick pick. Good skating, 90 speed, 89 excel, 91 agility. Among the best skaters from this release. He also has a pretty good shot, 86 power, 89 accuracy, great hand stats, all above 90. Is a pure left-handed winger. There are a lot of those. The issue here is that the only line combo he fits into for a boost in terms of his overall would be with 2 New York Rangers, and I don't think that one's worth using or utilizing. There are just better options. But still, his skating, and again, if he got a +2 line combo, he would be phenomenal in my opinion. Next up, we've got Aaron Ekblad at 6'4", 220. He's got fantastic size with 1T, which is actually becoming one of the more important offensive abilities because D-to-D one-timers don't seem to be going in nearly as much as NHL 25, and 1T seems to be the difference maker here. So this is going to be something to watch out for. I really wish he had a better defensive ability, whether it's stick 'em up or truculence, but at 87 speed, 86 excel, again, not a great skater, but he is 6'4". You can make him a +2 overall. And now I talked about not wanting to burn your Nashville Predator Canadian line combo because you can go with Coffee and Barron or Zhidlicki, for example. However, if you made this card +2 and he's got 89 speed, 88 excel at 6'4", with good defensive awareness and body checking, I think that actually could be worth it. So if you paired him with Roman Josi, I think that this is an A tier card and one of the better ones from this release. And even if you didn't, he's big enough with good enough body checking with acceptable speed that you could pair him with someone that doesn't have a line combo. I wrestled with this one quite a bit, but again, I think if you pair him with Josi and you use that line combo and you didn't have to sacrifice Coffee and Barron or Zhidlicki, I think you're in a good spot. And then lastly in the A tier, and in my opinion, the best card from this release, it is the 85 Jack Hughes. At 5'11", 175, he is not big, but he is shifty. And he always has a really good shot and feel in game, in my opinion, since he's been added to Hockey Ultimate Team. Elite Edges is one of the best abilities. Ankle Breaker, again, I think is fun, but it's a good supplemental ability, like in this case here. 89 speed, 91 excel, and agility. I wish his speed was just a little bit higher, but again, same situation applies. If you can get a +2 overall boost in the future, and you can get a +1 boost with 2 Rangers, but if he ever got a +2 boost, this just becomes a very impactful card because his hand stats are almost maxed out. You can do a great toe drag in every deke with Jack Hughes. He's almost got maxed out deking. So I think with the thought process of none of these cards are must makes, but if they got a +2 boost, Jack Hughes would be the best among them. Now, I think this just kind of highlights the issue with the lack of line combinations that we've gotten. I know it's only a month into the game, but we've really only gotten like 3 additional ones, and most of them are not even possible to activate. I mean, the 2 European ones, it's just not happening. And everyone that has been grinding the game and is trying to make a competitive team has a team that looks like mine. You've got the Pasta, Sakic, Pettersson, or Naslund line. You've got the Solani, Roenick, Teravainen line. Your 4th line is usually the one that can give you the most AP. And on defense, it's the same situation with Coffee and Barron or Zhidlicki and Heiskanen and Zubov. So, like I said, I think that when it comes to this event, there isn't any must-makes, and there isn't going to be any cards that you wish you made once the event is done. But if they were to ever give out a major line combo that gave +2, that's what I'm basing those rankings on. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.